Got a new dirt bike. Got a
Yeah.
Yamaha.
Okay. Can I stop you right there?
We can talk about the Yamaha.
You okay? Rate it
Oh, okay.
and compare it to the old one.
Dude, the old Yamaha.
Yeah.
Can I say something that I'm probably going to get roasted for by you, and if not by you, everybody else? The 2024 Yamaha 250F, shockingly similar to my Cowie.
Oh, really?
Shockingly similar. Faster, but the way it comes off the bottom, very similar.
Yeah.
It's slimmer than my Cowie, which I have mixed emotions about, if I'm being honest with you.
You need a wing seat.
I know, but I didn't like yours.
slim.
I rode yours, but then again,
But on what bike?
It was a straight rhythm bike, so it was
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
hard.
Rock
The
hard.
shock was a 2x4.
Yeah. Do not compare it to that.
Yeah. At the time, I don't know what you've done with that thing recently, but
Nothing.
yeah, okay, so it's a 2x4. That's fine. It's good.
Well,
It's
the
a pretty
problem is
2x4.
because this is the thing. If you get the wing seat, don't get the Phantom foam.
yeah, you
Just
gotta
get
the
like the
normal,
cheap
yeah.
version because it works in. The problem with the Phantom foam that they put on that bike is it never really works in, so it stays hard as a rock the whole time.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. So
You get a proper wing seat on that bike, you will love
yeah.
the way that it feels.
I think I might need to try it because it is.
Because I love the wing seat on the Stark, and the Stark chassis feels similar to the Yamaha.
I wasn't going to go right into this, but I have an arm pump problem on the Yamaha, which I didn't have on the Cowie, and it's because I cannot grip with my knees. I'm I'm too tall, right? So on the Cowie it worked, but the Yamaha, did you notice my toes are always on the foot peg mounts and then they slide down?
Yeah.
Like you can't get your toes in.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's an interesting thing too. Yeah.
oh, it's horrible. It's like, so I'm hoping I can get foot pegs that like have higher teeth or something, so it's not such an issue. But right now, like, so I can't grip the bike with my ankles like I used to. And then the swing arm part of the plastic, not the swing arm, sorry, the subframe part of the plastic kind of bows out in a weird way. So like your main contact point is like the top of your boot, and then my knees don't touch the seat because the seat's all rounded over. So I'm having a kind of a hard time, like not getting arm pump because I can't grip with my knees.
Wow.
It's very bizarre.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a big deal. So I'm not.
Yeah, so foot pegs and wing seat would fix that probably.
Exactly.
Because the pro pegs that I run are much taller. So I bet you'd be above the weird.
You have the titanium ones?
Yeah. They're kind of expensive.
Yeah,
but
they were expensive.
They're worth it.
Yeah.
And they're tall.
Got to get foot pegs. That's my number one. Got to put an extra tooth on the rear sprocket.
Big time.
So I rode
Maybe 2 teeth.
3 days ago. Yeah, maybe. So
Because it's slow off the bottom.
Yeah, it's so 3 days ago I rode Kips, which is it's a 2021, but it's the last model year basically, right? Like what they changed? Probably nothing. Pretty shocking. The mid-range power on the 24, like on my bike, is significantly more powerful than the old one, in my opinion, compared to Kips.
Could be because it's a brand new bike.
Brand new bike. That's exactly what I was. I mean, he's only got 35 hours on his bike, but still. But I'll tell you what, like Kip's bike, everyone was talking like, oh, the 24 doesn't have as much bottom end, and I'm like, I'm never gonna notice that. It's dead obvious, dude. Like, it's just like my Cowie. It feels the same because all you got to do is like that with a clutch, and then you're good. It's not like you're not gonna fall over the front of the bike because it's on its face.
You've also ridden it just at Andy's track.
I haven't gotten out of third gear.
Right. So when you start to ride tracks, like let's say Tomahawk, even where you really want to leave it in third gear in the corners,
right?
You can't leave it in third gear in the corners, which becomes really annoying. So you have to go down a second every time.
Yeah, that's a pain.
And then like short shift it to where you're shifting third and you're still in the corner.
Right.
When I rode Matt Flood's, I was like, I thought something was broken.
Weird.
I'm like, I can't even, and even in second, I was like, trying to get the thing to go.
Well, I don't have that problem in second. In second, that thing's it's like breeze fire. I think it sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I want to slip on just so it doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
But
that's probably
an
easy fix too.
I mean, it's a brand new dirt bike. Brand new dirt bikes are awesome. I still weird to look at a blue bike, to be honest. The fender doesn't bother me, but looking at it in the garage, I'm like, really?
Wait,
But
you've been Cowie
forever.
your entire life.
I've never not owned a Cowie. Yeah.
Did you notice the front fender at all when you were riding?
Maybe the first day, but no, I don't really fall for that. But whatever.
He's got technique. He doesn't look anywhere
I don't
near
look at that
something.
crap. I got technique, but I can't tuck my toes in on this bike.
That's funny that you say that, because I haven't heard anybody say that yet. But yes,
What, the foot pegs?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
I've never heard anybody say that, but I completely agree.
And I noticed from the first time I rode it, my feet literally slipped down off the mounts. And I was like, what? I'm like, that's a problem. Then I rode Kip's, and he's got not stock foot pegs. So maybe the old generation was the same. I don't know. But then I rode his, and I'm like, yeah, I got to get new foot pegs like now.
Suspension's good though, right?
It's still really stiff. I don't think it's broken in. It's got 6 hours.
It also feels more stiff than the old bike, I think.
Yeah, it's stiff. The forks are starting to feel good, but again, I haven't ridden it on a dirt bike track. You know what I mean? I've ridden it on this little gravel track. It's fun. It's choppy, but it's not significant in any way.
Do you get into third gear on that track?
Yeah, for like a couple spots, you know.
Sick.
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah. So I really can't give a great review on it. Like,
you haven't done any field jumps?
No, it's been too wet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the grass. You gotta, they sell the grass for the farm.
That's
so
such
you
a
can't.
cool spot to ride.
Oh, it's
Have you ever gone back and hit that tabletop thingy that I was jumping that day?
I haven't jumped it yet. Cole tried. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen, dude. I gotta show you the video. He's just like sideways, dude.
That was a scary.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I want to like make a real lip out of it. Like, that was such a fun day. I love that whole farm. I'm building a pit bike track in the woods.
Spot to live.
It's just absolutely beautiful. But anyway, I need to ride it on a real dirt bike track. But I will say, it's a great bike. I mean, it's a brand new 250F. It is fast. Second gear is like breathes fire. It's unbelievable. Like,
And second gear lasts a good little bit, right? Or
yeah,
no?
kind of. I mean, I can do that whole track in second gear and be fine. I haven't tried any mapping. I'm definitely going to put a tooth on the rear sprocket. But one of the biggest reasons I bought a Yamaha over any other bike is the maintenance is just so dumb easy. And to me, that's very important. Oh. The airbox, dude. I went from my Cowie, you had to take the side number plate off. It was an 8 and a 10. So you had to have two different T-handles just to get to the thing. And then the airbox was so tiny, the air filter was huge. You couldn't get the thing out half the time. It was the worst. And the Yamaha's a 90-degree turn, and it comes right off.
Right
it's
up on the thing, right?
Oh, it's so nice.
The little pancake
So, yeah. It's kind of a thicker pancake. It's like not like
nothing
the
I hate more than doing air filters and oil. What about the oil? Is it easy?
Yeah, it's
enough?
easy. Yeah, everything.
One bolt, hopefully.
What?
One bolt.
One bolt. It has an oil screen, which I haven't messed with yet. But
have you done the oil filter yet?
Yeah. I've changed oil like 3 times already. I change my oil every 2.5 hours. I mean, I do it all the time. But yeah, I mean, it's a great bike. I just need to ride it on a dirt bike track. Like I just...
You like it better than the Cowie, for sure? Or...
Yeah, because it's new. I had my Cowie dialed in for me. At the end, when I got the suspension fixed, I mean, that thing was... I got good tires on it.
Yeah.
Foot pegs were great. The bars were great. I bought Renthal 827s.
Oh, yeah?
They might show up one day. Don't know when.
Oh, you haven't got them?
Oh, no, they're just on back order.
If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.